Clickfunnels 2.0 tutorial. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about Clickfunnels 2.0, and I'm going to be teaching you how Clickfunnels is one of the best ways to getting people to your website and turning them into happy paying customers. Okay, it's great for lead generation, it's great for conversions, and it's just amazing to get customers into what you're doing. Okay, so in more great depth, we're going to go over everything from sales funnel creations to email marketing to creating your own course on ClickFunnels, as always. And I will leave you a link down in the description below so that you can check ClickFunnels out. If you click on the link in the description below, you'll come straight to a free trial page. And on that free trial page, you're simply going to sign up. And once you sign up, it's going to give you a 14-day free trial that you can check for yourself in the easiest, most simplest way possible. Okay, so please do make sure to check all of that out. And once you check that out, obviously you can go into the ClickFunnel pricings as well. And the pricings are pretty sleek. Okay, you get the basic, the pro, and the funnel hacker plan. And once you get these plans, it's pretty standard. Okay, so the basic is 147 per month, and you get all these prices. Then you get pro for $197 per month, and then the funnel hacker for $297 per month. And obviously the features are even better than the pricing. Like, they give it a run for its money, and trust me, you will not regret buying ClickFunnels and its plans. So to start this off, once you have clicked on the link down in the description below and you've set everything up, it's going to bring you to a place like this where it's going to ask you to set up your workspace and everything. So that is exactly what we're going to do. So you're going to add in your business name and all. So let's say I'm going to add in my name. Okay. And once you've added in your name from there on out, what's going to happen is that they're also going to create a subdomain for you, which is pretty incredible. Because if a website is creating a custom subdomain for you, trust me, it's a keeper. Because not a lot of people do that. And it sets up a free domain for you. Obviously, you can add your very own custom domain in ClickFunnels as well if you want to, but I'm just going to work with the free domain for now. And once it takes you through all of that, and once you've successfully registered, you will be redirected to the ClickFunnels dashboard on the main page. So on the left, you can see all kinds of different features that ClickFunnels offers you. And it's basically an all-in-one marketing tool. So they offer a lot of features, which we're all going to cover in this video. And as always, again, I will leave you the link to this product down in the description below. So please do make sure to click on it and check it out. So basically, ClickFunnels offers creation products, orders, contacts, analytics, marketing, sales, settings, payments tools, and all of that. So we can get started with this. So first of all, let's discuss how you're gonna add a actual domain into your ClickFunnels. Like, obviously you're working on the custom domain right now, but how will you add your very own domain? So to add your very own domain in this, obviously you can go into your settings tab over here. You're going to go to your user settings. And once you're in your user settings, obviously in the general section, you can choose to change the settings and stylings of your main page. Then once you've gone from your general settings, it takes you over here. And in this place, you can edit your workspace details by messing around with your very own website domain. So you can change your domain here by changing your workspace name, which is pretty incredible. Then moving on, you can also have a logo icon for your workspace, which is pretty incredible. It's a great feature. You get payment settings where you can set up the payment method types and the currencies that are accepted by your country. You have order number format, which is your order number prefix and all. And then there's team settings where you can actually add a team for yourself. Okay, so it's pretty fun and pretty well known to use this. Now, to start things off, let's first of all go to sites to actually discuss, adding a custom domain. So to add a custom domain, you're going to go to sites and you're going to come to domains down here. And once you come to domains down here, you are going to get your domain, which is already connected, but you can either buy a new domain or connect an existing domain. So when it comes to buying a domain, what it will do is it will usually redirect you to a Google domains page, and over there they're gonna obviously tell you to buy a new domain. So as you can see, it starts loading in, and as it loads in, as I told you, it takes you to your Google domain space where you can purchase a domain with your ClickFunnels. So you can write anything, like let's say I'm just gonna write Max Shoes. Okay, I'm just gonna write that and click on search, and it starts searching these domains which correlate with the max shoes. And you can buy your domains in the domain name availability center. You can buy it through Ionos, and you can see it gives you the pricings as well. So it's potentially free for the first year, which is pretty incredible. And you can find other domains for yourself as well if you want to. But if you're getting the .org, .com domains, it's pretty it's pretty great place to start. Now, moving on from here, you can also connect the existing domain as I showed you. So to connect an existing domain, just go on connect existing domain as so, and over here it says enter the domain with a subdomain. So in the website www.mysite.com, www is the subdomain and mysite.com is the domain. So another example would be blog.mysite.net, where blog is a subdomain and mysite is the main domain. So let's say I'm just going to keep the subdomain www dot, and obviously you're going to add the main domain name. You're going to click on continue, and obviously from there it's going to ask you to verify if the domain you've entered is actually your domain, and if you want to go ahead and work around with that. So pretty easy and pretty incredible stuff to get your head around this. Okay, now moving on, what you can do for yourself, moving ahead of this, is to actually go into great detail and depth into the rest of the things that you can achieve through an existing domain that you've connected. So you can actually see what DNS you have, your Cloudflare, and all the other things that you can directly add through your domain. You can actually use a Cloudflare domain for yourself as well, which is pretty useful in terms of domains and custom domains in this case. So once you've added a domain, you can start building your own sales funnel. So now to actually build our own sales funnel, we would have to first of all add some products to our ClickFunnels. So what we are going to do is you're going to navigate to the product section over here, and you're going to create a product by clicking on create product. Now once you click on create product, you can actually choose what kind of product you want to sell. So in my case, let's say I'm going to go with digital, and then you would have to set an actual product name for yourself. So let's say I'm just gonna call it something. It's basically like your other templates, like your sales funnel templates and a whole lot more. So let's say I'm gonna go with a product called, let's say it's an NFT portrait. I'm gonna go with NFT portrait. NFTs are obviously digital, so I'm gonna keep it that, and then you're gonna add a description of the whole portrait if you want to, and click on create product. So once you create product, then you have payments. So it says payments have not been yet set up. You can set up the payments for yourself if you want to, but you're also gonna need to choose the price type over here. So the price type in this case could be one time, it could be subscription, could be payment plan. You can choose the amount or whatever you want for maybe your subscription, maybe your one-time payment, maybe your payment plan. So let's say I'm going to keep it on one time right now. If you want it to be a subscription, which is basically a recurring payment, you could go with subscription. If there's a payment plan, you could go with that as well. Okay, and there's amount per payment, which can be updated later, and you can charge a customer. This is basically a recurring payment. For subscription, it's mainly for later sets. So this goes in postfix, and this goes in prefix. So payment plan is also when you can charge them more or less later on. So I'm just gonna keep it one time right now. And once you keep it one time, I'm gonna add in $9 and I'm gonna set that price. So once you set that price for yourself, it's gonna open up this page where you can add a description to your product, add a whole image to your product. Obviously, tell people what your product is about. So I'm just gonna add an image off of my browser. I'm gonna go into upload images, and we are gonna add an image of any NFT that we have. So let's say I have this NFT over here. So we're going to click on upload image. So just add the image of your very own NFT. And once you've added the image of your NFT, then there's, sales channel visibility, where you can actually make your product visible to your online store and customer center. And I'm going to show you how you're going to do that in the easiest way in just a second as soon as the image uploads. So here we can see it says image was successfully uploaded, which is pretty incredible. So you're just going to choose this image and add it here. So there's your NFT image. There we go. So once you do that, you have your pricing over here. Then there's your inventory and shipping, which you can keep separately for yourself. And, you could keep a fulfillment required for the SKU code of your inventory and shipping. Then moving on, you can add variants to your product. Every product can have its own variants, and you can add yours from this section if you want to, obviously. And here it says this product has multiple options like different sizes or colors. I'm just going to keep it on this because it has one. And here's your sales channel visibility where you can change it from online store to customer center if you want to. So online store, you can, go ahead and click on show this product on your online store. So obviously I want that, so I'm going to do that. And show products in the customer center, so I'm going to do that as well. Then you can add tags and keywords to organize everything. And the great thing about tags is it also helps in your SEO. So just keep sure to add these things for yourself. And then we're going to go over to update product. So what that does is it obviously adds this product into our inventory, into our repertoire basically. And you can also, like, where are people going to get this product from? You're going to need to add some digital asset into this, right? So to do that, you're going to go into purchase actions and you're going to give people digital asset access, right? So you're going to open that up. You're going to go into new digital asset and you're going to upload the actual file of the NFT, you know? So just come here. Here's the NFT file in itself. So I'm just going to upload that. Once you upload that, you're going to click on create file. And as you click on create file, that is going to upload your NFT file in a Jiffy. Obviously, make sure to have added in your name. I'm just going to add in the name and you're going to upload it once more. I'm just going to do that real quick. There we go. And once you do that, you're going to click on create file. And what that will do is it will create the asset file that you can give to people for digital asset access. So people can download this off of the products that you have added. So I'm going to go back into products. Okay. We're going to come into your NFT portrait workspace, the digital asset access, open that up, select the product, click on save. And once we do that, that basically shows you that your deliverable assets have been updated. So that's how you're going to add a product for yourself. Okay. Now, once you've added a product and everything, what's going to happen from there is that we are going to go into our actual funnels to, start creating funnels because we have a product now. So we're pretty chill with the funnels. So first of all, we're going to go to our sites over here. And in the sites section, we're going to go over to funnels. There's the funnels tab over here, but we're not going to go to that. We're going to go to the funnels tab over here in the sites section. And once you go to a funnels tab in the site section over here, what you're going to do is you're going to click on create funnel and you get tons and tons of templates for your funnels. So actually you can use any type of product launch funnel for yourself where you can build a sales funnel and, you can build an affiliate funnel for yourself, whatever you like. So just go with the optimal template. Most people go with something like a product launch funnel. So you could search that up over here. You should find a product launch funnel somewhere over here. So there we go. So here's your product launch funnel. So I'm going to click on select. So once you clicked on select and everything, it basically brings you to the product launch section where it's going to be like, the step 1 is to add an opt-in page. Step 2 is your thank you page. Step 3 is your launch pages. Then there's your order page. And then there's your confirmation page. Obviously, you can start a funnel from scratch, but why do that when you have templates on your hand, right? So yeah, you're gonna get the overview of this whole funnel, and you can actually like go to the ClickFunnel guides as well to see if you want this funnel. Now, they're giving you these funnels over here. So let's say I'm gonna go with this funnel. I'm gonna click on select funnel. And once you click on select funnel, as you can see, it starts installing the funnel straight away. Now, the reason I brought you to site to actually make the funnels is because it gives you the actual, you could say, templates in this section. If it's not in this section, that it doesn't really give you templates, which is not what I'm striving for. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and add the necessary things. So it says we've installed your new funnel, which is all good and fun. So if it's installed my new funnel, I'm gonna click on customize now and actually go into the customization of this funnel, which is exactly what I strive to do. So once you click on customize now, basically you can start editing your funnels, integrity, where you can add new, products, new pages into your funnel with different mockups and all. So we're just going to wait for this to load in. And once it loads us into our proper funnel, there we can obviously create a sales funnel motion tracker if you want to. You can create any different type of sales product for yourself as well. So these are pretty easy things to aspire from. Now, if you've added a funnel for yourself, you can simply go over to funnels, okay? And once you go into funnels, from there, they're going to give you a whole example of how you're going to be able to add your funnels into your account. So let me show you how we're going to do that for ourselves. So as you can see, once we're here in our funnel section, you can see that we've created a copy of the launch funnel. So you're simply going to go ahead and click on this, where it's going to take you to the editing section of your funnel. And in the editing section of your funnel, what's going to happen, as I said, you're going to get a brief map of the whole funnel. And in that brief map, you're going to have to actually connect existing pages to each other. And once you connect those existing pages to each other, you're going to create steps in between those pages. And that's the whole fun part when you create steps between those pages, because when it comes to actually making those steps, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of, it takes a lot of hassle. But trust me, the outcome is absolutely incredible and you will not regret it. So here you can see we have our funnel over here, and you can start adding different things in this funnel. So as you can see, you have basic 4-step process. So first of all, there's the opt-in. So you can preview this opt-in. People are going to come to opt-in section, which you can edit, obviously. So this is your opt-in section where people are going to opt in. They're going to sign up to this workspace. They're going to join the workshop. Once they join the workshop, they're going to come to the product launch page where they're going to see the actual product launch. Then they're going to get the order form where they're going to actually order the funnel. And finally, when they've done that, they're going to get their order confirmation. So that's the basic idea of how we are going to cover this whole funnel up for ourselves, right? So it gives us a good idea how all these things work with each other and how well it tends to work with each other. So really fun and really amazing stuff to get your head around. And obviously, when it comes to working with all of this, you are going to want to make sure that you have a good eye for, design and stuff. Because let's say we don't want it to be a free marketing workshop. I want it to be a free discount codes for next shoe sale. I'm just gonna write that, considering we have a shoe store. And then it's a sign up for this free, let's say I'm gonna change that to whatever I want. So sign up for this free, I'm gonna bring it here, discount code spree for your discounted shoes. Okay, just write that. So once you do that, obviously you're going to start adding all the necessary things that are required in this. So first of all, there's the video. You can obviously add a video of your basic, you could say, required element, or you could add an image in place of this. So let's say I want to add an image, so I'm just going to simply delete that and bring an image over here. And now, once we are in the image section, we're going to add the actual image that we want in this. So we're going to come to the image gallery. And once you come to the image gallery, just click on upload images. And as we go ahead and click on upload images, you can go ahead and choose, whatever shoe or whatever product. But in our case, obviously, it's an NFT. So you can switch it from shoes to NFT sale. And obviously, as you change this, free training, and I'll give you your, let's say, NFT for free. Just as an example, don't actually scam people like this. Not the most ethical and professional thing to do. But once we do this, you're simply going to upload the photo of the NFT art. And once you've uploaded the photo, there it is. Looks pretty nice. So from here, what you're going to want to do is you're going to add alternative texts. You can mess around with the placement and the orientation of the actual design. You can mess around with the, whatever necessary widgets you want to actually change in the picture. And I'm just going to keep it this way. I'm not going to change a lot of things about the video. I mean, you can make it squared, but that will ruin its whole look. So just keep a standard look of it. Okay, I've kept it standard so that, people don't get weirded out by it. And once you do that, what you're going to do from here is you're simply going to go ahead. Obviously, make sure that the quality is at its best. You can reduce the quality so that people, don't see the whole design properly. But I'm gonna keep it normal, and you can add borders, edge the borders a little bit, so the style looks pretty nice. But I'm gonna keep it pretty standard. Add some shadows if you want to. You can check the views in mobile as well. So if it's all according to what you need, you're simply going to go ahead and click on save. And once you click on save, that will obviously change your opt-in page. So you've obviously clearly just changed your opt-in page. Then obviously you're going to move on ahead to changing your product launch page. Okay, because our opt-in page has just been successfully changed, and now we need to mess around with our main product launch, where we're actually going to preach about our product. So first of all, I'm going to change back to my laptop view, and once we change back to our laptop view, what we're going to do over here is we're going to talk about this in more detail. So in the product launch page, you're actually going to want to talk more about your product. You're going to tell people what your product preaches, what your product is mainly about. Okay, that is what we're going to be talking about over here. And it obviously is a mixture of the description of your product and what your product has to offer to the type of audience you're selling it to. So just add those necessary things over here. So again, I'm going to come here and delete that, and I'm going to simply click on add element, and I'm going to add the image element inside here. Once you do that, you're going to click on images, and you are going to go to the image URL. Once you go to the image URL, again, you're going to add the image that you're preaching. So I'm going to add Starry Night NFT. Okay, you can simply just go ahead with the normal design. There we go. And you can make the text smaller because I would rather want it to be fitted into one design. So to reduce the font, obviously you're going to come here. I'm going to take it down to 10. And obviously to take it down to 10, you're going to simply go to the font settings. And in the typography, I'm just going to go with yeah, let's go with, what, let's just keep it over here. Looks pretty okay. Then obviously you're going to add all those things here. And here's your call to action button. So in your call to action button, basically, you're going to write here this, like, obviously your call to action. So discount codes here. Okay, you're simply gonna write that, and once you do that, people are obviously gonna click on this call to action section for yourself. So once you write the discount codes element over here, then you can obviously change these things over here as well. So click on the bonuses below to download them for free. You can obviously change them to click on the links down below to get things for free, etc. Then you can add your Facebook comments. You can add more elements too, to be honest. So let me show you what more elements you can essentially add. So first of all, there's the section. Okay, you can actually add a new section to this. Then there's elements. You can add different rows. You can add different rows of columns and all. And you can add different assets for yourself as well. So it's a pretty easy in general idea of how you are going to mess around with the editorial sequences of these things. So yeah, just mess around with it as much as you can. And then obviously moving on, what we're going to do is we're going to go over to our product launch. And here's our product launch. Looks pretty nice. Make sure to change the videos over here because these are templates for the template products. So we don't want people to see these. We want people to see something about our product. So you're simply going to go ahead and click on save. And once you click on save, you're simply going to proceed to the order form page. Now, clearly, as you're seeing, ClickFunnels 2.0 provides you with one of the best features that there is when it comes to email marketing and, getting leads and conversions. So it's pretty incredible to use this for yourself. So if you want to use these features and this program for yourself, then please do make sure to click on the link down in the description below to get a free 14-day trial for yourself on ClickFunnels. So once we've gotten the 14-day free trial and everything, and you've gotten the main idea of all of this, what you're going to proceed on to doing is you're going to come over to your main order form page. And in your main order form page, you can see all these things where you can add your whole orders, what you'll get when you join today. Here you can add different NFTs that people can potentially get. I'm going to add the actual NFT image. I'm just going to go into upload images, add the actual NFT over here, and just wait for it to upload. So, it's all about the design and how much you can edit it to your full potential. So, add the design over here. There we go. And then you can change the value of your items. And then obviously this is your order form. So I'm going to keep this the same essentially. And Once you do all of that, click on save. And as we click on save, finally, we're going to go over ahead to our order confirmation. And in your order confirmation page from there, you're simply going to get into your final page of the funnel. And the final page of the funnel is the easiest to make because it has the least amount of work in it, to be honest. So let's wait for it to load this page for us. And once it loads the page for us, we're going to be good to go from there. And the best part about all of this is that when you actually complete your funnel, trust me, it makes life so much easier for you because you don't have to consecutively go through all these funnels again and again and again. And you don't actually have to, mess around with these again and again. So it basically creates a template for your feature page, and you shouldn't have an issue with, messing around with it again. So here it says, thank you for your order. You can access your order below now. So here's your order confirmation, your product names, the total price for these orders and all. So you get the whole idea and concept of that from down here. And then once we get an idea of all of that, what we're simply going to do from there is you are going to go into the save section, save everything about your order, and yeah, simply from there, you can check the different info. If it has any errors, you can check those out. Now, clearly, my funnels don't have any errors. You can see the layout of your general design. It's pretty well off out. You can see the assets that we've added. Then there's the pop-up codes, okay? If there's any pop-ups on your page, you can show them as well. But obviously it's already a funnel, so I'm not gonna go ahead and add pop-ups. And you can actually add custom CSS styles for your page as well. But we're gonna, keep that out of it. So that's pretty much about it. That's the general idea of how you're gonna design your sales funnel. So once we've done all of this, you're simply gonna click on save. And once you simply click on save, your updates have, fully appeared. So now what you're going to do is you're going to back out of it and your sales funnel is created. Okay. So here is your sales funnel. Obviously, this is in test mode, so you can view it in test mode if you want to, but you can also disable your test mode from this section over here. And you can also see the analytics of your sales funnel in the analytics section over here. And it's a pretty good general idea of how you're going to do this. So finally, to publish your funnel, you're going to click on settings, create a name for the funnel. I'm just going to keep it this way. You're going to choose the domain you want to publish it on, choose the path of the domain. You can turn off the test mode, and once you do all of that, you're going to generate a funnel share link as well, so you can actually share it with people. And once we do that, what's going to simply happen is that you're going to get a generated link for the funnel, which you're going to copy and obviously send it out to people so your funnel is published properly. And you're simply going to click on update funnel, which will update all the settings for it. So as you can see, your funnel is now live, and you can actually send out a link of your funnel to people. So here's my link, and you can republish your funnel in the easiest, most simplest way from there on out. So let's say I have this link for the funnel, right? So let's say I'm gonna go ahead and paste this link over here. And obviously this is to share your ClickFunnel out with other people that you want to actually work with. And as you can see, you have, claimed your funnel. Now, once you've created a funnel, you can add this funnel to, different websites of yourself, or you can actually add it to the existing website that you have for your ClickFunnels 2.0, right? So over here, again, yet what you're gonna do is you're gonna go into these designs over here. You're gonna go into your funnels, and you can see you get a copy of everything with the live funnel that you have. You're gonna start getting orders on this funnel, and those orders will appear over here. You get your unique visitors, you get the page views, opt-ins, all of that will appear over here with the edited funnel settings. Then comes over to your pages as well, where you can find your standalone pages, theme pages, site pages, funnel pages. And pages are obviously a great way to build community around your product. Now, this is obviously in the case that you don't want to use a template and you want to create funnels solely through your own prowess, solely through your own features, solely through your own working, basically. So in that case, you're going to use these sequences for yourself. And only in that case are you going to use these sequences. If we don't use these sequences for ourselves in those cases, then things are not going to work for us. So please do make sure to use all of this. And then moving on, obviously, you can see the orders that you've gotten through your funnels over here in your insights data. You can see the subscription statuses. You can see total value, your number of orders, and all of those things that are needed for the actual funnel for yourself. Then there's fulfillments. You get your contacts, you get your analytics, and you can even go into the marketing to actually market your sales funnels. So you can add a market contact address and everything. Then you have your email templates, which is basically for your email marketing. So for your email marketing, you will need to add a marketing address with your footer text and all. So I'm just gonna go ahead and skim through this. Okay, and you don't necessarily need to add a proper address or anything. You just need to skim through it, add the necessary state and all. And once you do that, add a postal code. And once all of that is done, yeah, you're pretty much going to add a footer text for on subscription. This is necessary. So add a footer text for yourself. If you click on hide powered by ClickFunnels, obviously you are gonna need to pay them more for this because this is their watermark and you're getting rid of it. Then there's from addresses and all. So you're gonna create all of that and you're gonna click on save. And once you click on save, that will basically create a marketing setting for you. So then you have your email addresses, which you're going to add for your email templates. So obviously your marketing email addresses are needed. And to create a template in your actual email templates, you're going to give it a name. So I'm going to give it a name over here, create a subject. Let's say I'm going to call the subject new product. So this is an email template for every time I get a new product. So I'm going to click on create template. And once you click on create template, as you can see, it takes you into the loading. So it tells you this may take a few seconds, etc., etc. So just wait for it to go ahead with that. And moving on, what you can moreover do is obviously when you're done with the marketing of it and all, you're simply going to go into the other options. Here are your dropping content blocks and all, your videos, your icons, your menus, HTML, social, spacer, divider codes, list, paragraphs, titles, buttons. All of those could be added here in the easiest ways possible. So just go ahead and do that for yourself and, knock yourself out with all the settings and things that you want to work with on this. So drop the content blocks here and it should be pretty much good for you to go. So let's say to start things off, I'm going to go and give it a title. So to give it a title, we are going to be adding, let's say, NFT line. I'm going to go ahead and remove this. Launch. So I'm going to go ahead and add all of this. And once you've added that, what you're going to do is you're going to go more over into the content, add your paragraphs and lists, add more rows of content that you want to essentially add into your design. So let's say I'm going to add that over here and you can add your content blocks in this. So there we go. You can add a new paragraph block, write your whole email template in this that dear user, we have received that you are an email subscriber for us and we have a new product line coming out, so we would love for you to check it out. Then you can add a button down here which could be a call to action for them to check it out immediately, and then you can add different widgets in this as well. And once you do all that, you're going to simply click on publish and exit. And once you click on publish and exit, that will create a email template for you that you can start sending people out. Okay, so if you gain contacts, which you can simply gain from the contact section over here, you're going to simply add your contacts or import contacts from CSV, which are essentially going to be your leads. So you're going to communicate with them through your emails. And when it comes to communicating with them through our emails, obviously, as you saw, I had us create a proper email, you could say funnel. And we have our sales funnel for them to see. We have products, we have pages for them to see. And then we also have a template for them to read on. So, I've basically created a whole marketing section for myself over here, which will help me get the most amazing and high number of leads with the most amazing conversions and generations. So it gives us a very sleek and good idea of how things work with each other. So yeah, you're just gonna work along with all of this for yourself, which is a pretty good in general outlook of how things work with each other. So yeah, that's the general idea of how things work and how things are when it comes to using ClickFunnels 2.0. And then you can see your whole page's analytics over here. how many orders your page has got, how many opt-ins, how many page views. You get the conversion rates with the total product sales, total opt-ins, total customers, and you can see a whole graphic chart over here that is going to actually tell people what your page constitutes and what it actually stands for and what it's actually about. Okay. So all of that could be found over here in the simplest, most easiest way. So just go ahead and knock yourself out with all of this. And that should be about it for when it comes to discussing ClickFunnels 2.0. So that's the general idea of how, ClickFunnels essentially works and how you are going to be using this absolutely incredible software to create, to gain leads, to get conversions, to actually increase sales when it comes to your products and all the essential necessities for running a whole business platform. So as we saw, ClickFunnels is an amazing all-in-one platform when it comes for your marketing and your sales funnel. And the product scope for ClickFunnels is absolutely out of this world. So I would for sure recommend you users out there to use this incredible software and get straight into it when it comes to working with it. Because with ClickFunnels 2.0, you can create courses, you can craft your very own sales funnels, okay? And you can, get robust, far-reaching softwares. So it's pretty incredible. That means you don't have to pay for 10 different tools, integrate them together, troubleshoot different apps, and test everything over and over again. You can do it all inside of ClickFunnels for yourself. It's great for course creators, great for website builders, and a whole lot of other features like e-commerce store features, robust CRM. There's great landing page builders, membership site, email marketing tools, and a whole lot more. So basically, in general and in summary, ClickFunnels is an amazing application, and ClickFunnels 2.0 is amazing for your all-in-one email marketing and website making and even business platform. So if you want to try all these things out for yourself, please do make sure to check the link down in the description below. And if you click on it, you'll get 14-day free to use ClickFunnels, and you can also get the higher plans from there on out if you want to use those. But yeah, that's the general idea of how we're going to use ClickFunnels 2.0 for ourselves, and that's pretty much about it for this video. So if you enjoyed watching, please do make sure to drop down a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, let me know down in the comments below and I'll make more for you. Till then, that's pretty much about it for me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye.